Welcome back, everyone, to the Reinvention podcast, and I'm with my wife here, Christiana. And today we're going to talk about reinventing work life. So I'm going to give you a bit of a backstory into what Christiana was doing back in Latvia before she moved to Croatia, and obviously she had to reinvent herself when it came to work, and how she did that and what she's doing right now to make that happen. So tell me briefly about your work-life balance in Latvia and what you were doing.
So in Latvia, I was doing my studies together with the works, what I was doing. So my main job was as a sales manager in Dr. Hauschka. So it was basically going around the companies.
So what is Dr. Hauschka, sorry?
Oh, okay, yeah. Dr. Hauschka is a natural product brand, like for skincare, body care, everything like 100% natural, and it's amazing brand. If someone doesn't know, always can get in touch with me, I will tell. But I started my journey with Hauschka, like my professional beauty like company when I work for someone else. In the same time, I had my own space where I was doing like body procedures, facials, I was doing makeup, like all around the beauty. So that I was doing more on the weekends, and on dates and like the weekdays I was doing Dr. Hauschka, driving around the places where they sell the produce, checking if everything's like in a display nicely, if all the dates are on top, and then giving it back to the company and rather. Basically,
And you were doing so she was doing like makeup for, celebrities in Latvia also, for TV and,
TV
weddings and stuff like that.
more, yeah.
So
Weddings,
yeah.
yeah.
So you had quite a great work-life balance where, you were doing those events, you were getting paid for your service, which was, quite good. And also you had this freedom where you could sort of market yourself, around Riga and different sort of pharmacies.
I had a really good routine, like in Latvia, honestly. Like I had my studies a few times a week, I had my job sorted, like my kid on the top. Like I was doing so much, I don't even know how I did it actually, like honestly. But it was perfect work life, and I couldn't say anything bad about it. But with moving to Croatia, it all get wiped off of my life.
Yeah, so that's what the next question is going to be. So when we moved to Croatia, obviously, Christiana had to drop all those things. Not only is she moving in a country that doesn't speak, Latvian, it doesn't really speak much English either. Well, the younger generation do. And obviously she's a nobody again, She's built up her reputation in Latvia, and now she's having to leave all that reputation behind, start anew in Croatia, and just figure out what she's going to do, So when it comes to the Dr. Hauschka thing, she had to drop that. With her services, she had to drop that, and she's had to sort of reinvent herself. So now you're doing doterra network marketing, and how did you first hear about this? How did you first hear about doterra?
As I already was into natural living, like natural products and everything, I was simply starting to search stuff for ourselves, for the family. And then one of my, I don't know how to say it, girls that I saw on my Instagram, basically, I started to ask her, like, what is that about, like, blah blah, like everything about the products. And I ordered my first oils, and because that actually was something that I could get on my hands in Croatia, because I didn't have any knowledge yet where to get natural stuff, what's good brands in here, because everything's completely different here. Yes, you can buy Hauschka in some places in here, but it's not as easy to get here, I would say. So yes, I started to use oil just for myself and my kids, because that's the most safest thing I could use at the time, and it was in my house, in my hands. Then we started to notice the first biggest change with Dušan's hands, because we met and he had horrible hands problem. We went even to all the Latvia's doctors and everything. So it started simply by me using the product, enjoying the results, what it gives. And then again, through the same friend, through Instagram, I got to know that there is actually a business side you can do. And I was like, a business side? and I was super interested in that because I was already like in a sales business in Latvia, so like I know these things. I know what has to be on top of the things. Like obviously the main thing is the results for the clients, the making the protocols, helping to deal with the like the issue, like giving the answers and everything. And then I started to learn more and more about it, and I was just like, yeah, like I don't want to do anything else, to be honest, because it gives me the time freedom, it gives me the location freedom, it gives me international market, that it doesn't just end up with Croatia, and it gives me the best products. Like even when I was buying the products, I was just like, there's literally no way of how to lose the money, because if you buy the products, like it was the best, like I have the best products, plus I already can start business with the products because I build my cases, like I see how it changes everything in our day-to-day life. Like I change all the products we use at the home, like everything started to make myself and everything, and starting to share with the people around me, building community on top of it, where like I have people with what we share these things. And slowly I didn't even realize that I have a team just by simply signing up my friends, like teaching them about the oils, about the products, and I just got like such a excitement, first of all, to see how it helps people, like noticing more cases, like being happy for them, they being happy and grateful to me. So it just opened a whole new world to me, and then I started to dig deeper about how this business actually works, how is the compensation plan. Then we went to the first convention that just absolutely blew their minds off. Like it was amazing. Then I actually got only the real taste of being in this business, about the community, about the support, about like-minded people, about people who wants to like cut off the toxic load on day-to-day life. So yeah, that was how I started, because it was easy to access it in Croatia, the product itself, because I really needed them at the time. Then I got to know about the business, and I just ticked all the boxes that I can do as a mom of two, not knowing the language, not worrying about the location. I had international market open, so it just really, then
Yeah.
the compensation plan was wow, like it's really giving to you as a consultant, like as a this wellness advocate. So it just ticked all the boxes, and I just couldn't say no, and I can't imagine myself doing anything else really.
Okay, so like a question people might ask is like, you know, the struggle of thinking of opening a business, and a network marketing business is obviously quite, you know, a social business.
Yeah.
How, like, would someone break into like the Croatian side of things with this business, or do you not really have to?
About Croatians, like I haven't tried actually yet to really work with like locals. I'm more in touch with expats, but no, you don't have to. Like you literally have whole world if you come from your own home country and you had a good network there. Like I was simply sharing with my people back in Latvia as well, and I know that those people are interested of boosting their wellness, improving in wellness, like making our lives better, being healthier for as long as possible, really. So no, it wasn't necessary to break into Croatian market for me personally, but it's absolutely my next step, and that's what I'm doing already here, like building the communities, starting with the expats, and through the expats comes locals as well, who speak like good English or anything, because to be honest, I don't even know still language. So and I have built it well in this business, so that just shows already, no, that it's possible. Everything's possible. It's just how much you're ready to give, really.
Tell me about this network in Croatia that you're talking about. Like, how is it that you know, built a network here?
Just simply putting myself out there, just going to the events, checking the events, getting to know people, events for expats as well, joining all the groups in a Facebook, thanks to my husband, because he showed me all these things, because in Latvia I wasn't really like putting myself out there that way, because everyone just knows you, right, when you're born in some city and town. So yeah, just simply putting myself out there, going to networking events, meeting people. Like it was helpful at the time that Dushan had his YouTube, because some people wanted to meet him, get to know him. So slowly with these things, just getting to know people, like, and then those people makes you like, helps you to find the right people. So that was my way.
Yeah, so anyway, she's talking about expatriates that have come from, different countries that now live here in Croatia, and you will find those communities all around the world.
Absolutely.
You would just go on Facebook and search expat in, put the label of your city, so in this case, expats in Zadar, expats in Split, and you can find a community of people there and basically build your own micro community from that. So what Christiana has done, she was well into, holistics and, wellness with natural products, so staying away from all the chemical sort of things. And she wanted to find, other practitioners that do, things with wellness and holistic stuff. So whether it's sort of like aromatherapy, or whether it's like massage, or whether it's like physiotherapy, or all kinds of different things, yoga and all that, and creating a community in Zadar which is focused around wellness. And she wants to bring that as like the forefront here in Zadar as like a place for wellness.
In Dalmatia, I would say.
Yeah, in Dalmatia, but starting with
with
Zadar. So what's the toughest thing about the business right now?
Time. Just being patient, I think, because I like the things are like this, but I always understand that every business you build, no matter is it network marketing, your personal business, it takes time. It takes time to build it, but if you put your time and energy, it will pay off. So that's what I struggle, because I like to have things like this. I like to do things like this. So for me personally, it's just the time that it takes to build everything. But in the same time, I do enjoy it. I absolutely love to help my clients. I like to build my own knowledge in the same time. So the time gets quite filled up. But the toughest thing, I don't know. I really love the business, so there's not really too tough the thing. I love to lead the team. I love to help the clients. I love everything it gives to me, as the opportunities as well. Like the people I have met through doterra it's beyond any words.
One of the toughest things I've noticed for her anyway is potentially just having that connection with someone face to face. It's nice to speak to a team digitally, but she misses her girls and she wishes she could be like face to face with them to like lead them and help them and work together. So finding that person in Croatia where you can do the same is like her next goal.
Yeah, like that's my next, absolutely, because yes, with Latvia's team, for instance, we have made a great thing. Like I fly from time to time to there, then we really plan that time efficiently. We are hands-on, we're working, making events, seeing clients, builders, everything. But in Croatia, I think my toughest thing now is to find someone really like self-driven, excited to have a business here, like to have a partner here that we can create events together, make it big here, like introducing people of how much actually essential oils gives to us. So that's my biggest but it's I wouldn't say it like the hardest thing. It's just the time. It's just the time to find that right person, because I don't want to just grab people. I want to really find that person who likes me, I like him. We work well together. We see like the big goal, and we just like really strictly go to it. Like that self-driven person to find here in Croatia. Yeah, but I just haven't put myself in the right place yet. So I'm going to all these events, and hopefully I will find someone like-minded and ready to jump in it.
Much like today, what would you say like our work-life balance is at the moment? How would it like differ from like a normal sort of 9 to 5 or a normal business in like a country like the UK or something?
Oh my God! No, it completely is different in every way. Like it's slower, it's enjoyable. It's what is
like
9
what
to
did we do this
5?
morning? What
Exactly,
did we do this
like
morning?
we go for nice breakfast. So while I'm having my breakfast, I call my girls, do my job, like it's in peace with watching to the sea. I don't know, it's just completely different. Like I love that's why I think whatever you do here, you can't not to love it, because that place you are in makes you want to love your job because of the opportunity. How can you do it?
Yeah, like the environment is so nice.
Yes,
it's great. So it's so sunny. The sea's our backdrop. We literally dropped the kids off at school. We went to the local cafe, had some coffee. I'm working on the laptop doing some planning, she's doing some planning, she's talking to the girls. And then, you know, we're sitting here now on this YouTube video in a brilliant location with a bench and the sea, boats going past, as you can see, and it's just like, it's a dream, you know?
Yeah.
How would my life look like in the UK right now? I might be underneath a sink, you know, fixing a tap. I go outside, the rain's pouring, the roads are clogged, the roads are really bad quality, you know, potholes everywhere, traffic constantly, being frustrated. And, you know, that change from that life, even if I was running a business, just running around all the time, to the point where I am now, where life is just a lot slower. You can enjoy the coffee, you can just take it a bit more slower, enjoy the people around you. And, you know, the people really put that mindset in you here, that it's not just about work, it's about play here, it's about lifestyle, it's about friendship, it's about enjoyment.
I want to add something in here, because what is this one thing that Croatia taught me? Slow down. Like, there's nothing you can miss. If the right thing happens, it will come to you. Like, I like how people think here that life works for you. You don't work for the life works for you. Because I was like 2 weeks ago to the physiotherapy. A really amazing guy, like doing this physiotherapy, and he was like, we were laughing about this. Like, he was asking me how I enjoy my life here and everything, and I'm saying, like, yes, I love it because it teaches me to slow down. And he was saying that absolutely, like, he's a Croatian, moved to Zadar. He lived in the main city before Zagreb, and he was like, yes, that's why I moved to Zadar, because in Zagreb it's completely different story, but he moved to Zadar because he likes the way how they work here. If it's a sunny, beautiful day, they will cancel the clients and go with his co-workers to drink a coffee. And that's the work-life balance. Nothing's more important than your mental health, time with your like people you enjoy, a good coffee, the sun, and what view to see. And he was telling me that, and they have really well running business, super physio clinic. So I was just like, we were just laughing, and it's so true.
I can imagine the people behind the screen right now, living in their in UK or London or something, and, you know, having a business running and thinking, what, you cancel clients just to go, you know, for a coffee and enjoy? Like, I can't imagine that ever happening over here, you know. I can try and think about, you know, my plumbing business. I would be there whether I was dying of sickness. I would turn up at the house, do the work, because I felt like there was no other choice, right? I would be really struggling to cancel that day of work, even though I was dying of sickness. And, you know, the customer would also be putting pressure on you, like, oh yeah, I know you're ill, but I need my work done. Whereas here it's like, I don't care, you know. It's like, you'll go to the bus stop and it says open for 1 hour a day and I'll be back whenever, or you know, you go somewhere and it says pausa, you know. It'll be frustrating for you because you want to get something sorted, but at the same time that person just like, well, I'm going on a coffee break, you can wait, you know.
And one more thing, what we learned, what I wanted like put out there, there was these situations as well with Dushan's work, and something happens with kids and he can't leave me with kids, like, you know, they're super bad with the health or something happens. And I know the Dushan first times was just like a bit scared to cancel because still like the English mindset. But as soon as he tells the client it's something to do with the kids, like he can't come, like they are like, of course, like kids comes first, you know. And that was that one thing about here, that if it's something to do with family, they just don't care. They don't care. Take that day off. Like, I don't need you to come fix this. Just be with the kids. Like, and in general, how they treat pregnant women here. You walk somewhere with a pram, like you're always being helped without even asking. Like, I personally think it's amazing because you just feel so loved and cared of here, like safe, everything. It's beautiful thing about this country. The people here they're really good. They're really supporting, in my opinion. Yeah. We have good experience at least, so yeah.
So yeah, we're going to wrap up the podcast now, and if you're interested in any of, you know, Christiana's doTERRA products, we'll leave an affiliate link below. You can check out the products for yourself and, you know, change your life with essential oils. And also, if you're interested in joining the business as well, Christiana is always there. I'll leave a link. You can have a discovery call with her and she'll talk you more through it to see if it's something that's right for you. So without further ado, guys, subscribe to the channel and we will see you on the next episode.
Bye.